Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. When you lose your smile, you lose your way in the chaos of life. I can't go into detail, but it's why I went to the special meeting at the Pentagon. Beyond the fiction of reality, there is the reality of the fiction. People who keep stiff upper lips find that it's damn hard to smile. Don't share your personal life with anyone. Do not let anyone have anything that could harm you. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Notice the difference between being in control and needing control. Life isn't worth living unless it is lived for someone else. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. I live in my own little world, but it's okay. They know me here. We don't have to defeat any individual but our own self. You have made the moon, the jester said. That is the moon. The language of light can only be decoded by the heart. Without subtle ingenuity of mind, one cannot make certain of the truth of their reports. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Every man reaches his destination if he just keeps walking. Leadership is all about making things to move forward, not backward. In the end, the world always wins. That's just the way of things. Each star is a mirror reflecting the truth inside you. Being defeated is often a temporary condition. Giving up is what makes it permanent. Victory comes from finding opportunities and problems. Stop doing what is easy or popular. Start doing what is right. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. Time is precious, but truth is more precious than time. Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. Everything has to be all right. Maybe not today, but eventually. Earth's crammed with heaven, but only he who sees takes off his shoes. A frog in a well cannot conceive of the ocean. You show me a capitalist, and I'll show you a bloodsucker. When inequality takes root, a garden of problems flourishes. Before you find your soulmate, you must first discover your soul. It can only take a moment to waste the rest of your life. Feel your emotions, live true your passions, keep still your mind. Your life has a limit, but knowledge has none. If you use what is limited to pursue what has no limit, you will be in danger. The only way you can know where the line is if you cross it. Do not use life to give life to death. Do not use death to bring death to life. Remove the clowns from your life before you become one. Everything has its beauty, but not everyone sees it. Become braver, stronger, wiser, kinder, and you will become better. Everybody stay positive, no matter how negative life gets. You get what you focus on, so focus on what you want. From a certain point onward, there's no longer any turning back. If you are untrustworthy, people will not trust you. Growth is in a series of mistakes. That's the only way you learn. Great men are like eagles and build their nest on some lofty solitude. One day you will wake up and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. To shine your brightest light is to be who you truly are. Convictions are more dangerous foes of truth than lies. Anyone who does anything creative is always going to want to change. Sometimes not getting what you want is a brilliant stroke of luck. There's no greater show on earth than observing human nature. Travel light, live light, spread the light, be the light. You will find the key to success under the alarm clock. It is better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep. The moon does not simply disappear when we are not looking at it. Don't be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as everyone else. It is man's natural sickness to believe that he possesses the truth. The most important decision you make is to be in a good mood. Wisdom comes not from age, but from education and learning. Forget what hurts you, but never forget what it taught you. It's exhausting, the energy it takes to unknow a truth. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. Sometimes the best of God's gifts arrive by the shattering of all the window panes. I have never known any distress that an hour's reading did not relieve. I never fail. It's just that the people around me succeed more than I. Management of many is the same as management of few. It is a matter of organization. If my life is going to mean anything, I have to live it myself. If what one has to say is not better than silence, then one should keep silent. The way is to man as rivers and lakes are to fish, the natural condition of life. Bloom as if you want to make the whole world beautiful. Truth often sacrificed for the sake of stability and peace. Hearing voices no one else can hear isn't a good sign, even in the wizarding world. There is nothing frightening in the dark if you just face it. Do more listening than talking. Talk more about them than about you. It takes writing 1 billion bad words before you get to the good ones. Never stop acquiring the common sense. It is as good as the knowledge. A fool despises good counsel, but a wise man takes it to heart. In war, numbers alone confer no advantage. Do not advance relying on sheer military power. We need to renew ourselves often. Even temples need renovation. Choose to correct your mistakes rather than comparing it to others. Don't flail against the world, use it. Flexibility is the operative principle in the art of war. True friends are always together in spirit. Lucy Maud Montgomery. The truth is, like salt, men want to taste a little, but too much makes everyone sick. Make improvements, not excuses. Seek respect, not attention. You can't understand where someone's going unless you understand where they've been. It shattered something inside me that hadn't been broken before. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Life, unfortunately, doesn't seem to care what we want. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. There are few reasons for telling the truth, but for lying, the number is infinite. If it keeps you happy, keep it quiet. A single death is a tragedy. 1 million deaths is a statistic. Life is an essay you yourself have to write, start to finish. There's nothing in the world that breeds success like success. Stay calm. You've been through this before. You'll get through it again. Set the troops to their tasks without imparting your designs. Life is short. Live it. Love is rare. Grab it. Anger is bad. Dump it. Fear is awful. Face it. Memories are sweet. Cherish them. People ought to fight to keep their law as to defend the city's walls.